Okay, so today we're going to try some different pens. I'm going to put the Crayola Super Tips away. I bought some pens I bought them from the Works. You can buy bigger packets on Amazon, but I bought these ones from the Works. They are Sharpie S-Note markers. I do like Sharpie pens, I must admit. I have got like a drawer full of them. And I did wonder how these ones are going to be different, because, you know, Sharpie pens, you can get like 11 billion of them, and they will be, they're very good, you can write on most things with them. I do tend to find, though, that they bleed on the page, through the page sometimes. I mean, that was cheaper notebooks, but I do find that they still bleed through. So I'm intrigued to see what these pens are going to be like. So there's a variety of colours. I always have to have them nice and straight. And I am a great lover of the Crayola Super Tips. They're generally what I colour with most of the time, and they're generally what I use most of the time. And I have the pastel ones and I have the regular ones. So I'll be intrigued to see how good these turn out. So what I tend to do, rather than using them for my proper journaling pages straight away, is that I'm going to start doing a tester page. So I'm just using my fine liner, and I'm going to write what type of pen I'm using and what I'm testing. It does mean that if the colours on the pen are not quite the same colour as the colour on the ink, you can easily decipher which one's which, and you can see how the colours are going to turn out at the other end. So I've labelled my page, and then what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to, I want to make sure my fine liner hasn't gone through as well. I'm literally going to go through and do a wiggly line in each of the pens, and every so often will just double check just to make sure that it hasn't bled through the paper. But it's a good way of testing them out. I can see how they feel, I can see what colour the ink is. But tester pages I found have been really useful. I'm doing it in this journal because I'm going to be using these pens for my 4-year mindful journal. But the paper is exactly the same because the journals are made by exactly the same people. The company that made them is Otagami. Oh, it's looking good so far. And I have a yellow sort of B notebook for my 5-year mindful journal. And I have a purple granite one, which is where I'd organise most of my other things to do with my home life. I have a green notebook that I use for work, and that one is generally got slightly thinner pages. So I have a tester in the back of that book as well, just to make sure that I'm not going to use a pen and it's going to go straight through, because I did that quite early on and it makes me sad. So, and then I feel I can't use the other side of the page. So now I am testing everything. Or occasionally I will make my headings with stickers and then draw on them and then stick them in the book. Especially if it's my work journal. Purely because I find that the easiest way to do it. And then it tends not to bleed through the sticker and the page. Then I can use both sides quite happily. You can see I'm getting very close to the end of the number of pens I've got. So we're nearly at the point where I've tested them all. So I am I'll flip the page over in a minute just to make sure that they haven't bled through. But I think at the moment we're going to be quite safe. So they've been actually very good. So now I just have a page of multicoloured lines where I've tested my pens. And if I flip the page over, we'll be able to see whether they've bled through, which they haven't, which is amazing. So if you've enjoyed watching this video, you'll also see me use these pens on my other video, which is the 4-year mindful journal. If you like what you're seeing, then please feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell button for get notifications next time I post more videos. And I look forward to seeing you again next time.